Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed Behind the Duels, Hugo versus the Beginning, a 5th anniversary special. I want to thank Dookie Darkwolf real quick just for reminding me that this exists. I was so focused on waiting for the 5-part season finale that I completely forgot this episode existed. Apologies.
Was rabid, consumed.
Also, it's crazy to think that Unleashed was 5 years old.
And the worst of our very people. It seemed like our society was doomed. Until the founders of what we know today as the High Council came to be. They claimed that humanity was a chaotic species, one of which that could not exist in this world unless it was kept in check. And so, with their inspiring words and endless dedication, the wasteland of which we lived in became paradise.
This is the beginning of the evolution dimension, isn't it?
Thrown aside.
Yep.
And only those who truly cared, who truly gave our home dedication, were given the almighty reward of sanctuary. Our world became, dare I say it, perfect.
This is a loving way to make it look good, you know?
Nation today. Put in the effort to keep its glorious honor.
It's all propaganda.
Protect it from those who do not care enough to keep it so.
Not all propaganda is bad, but...
For a better tomorrow. Go, go, Hugo!
Huh? What?
Are you even listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Your lack of dedication, I take as a no. Anyway, your trial duel is to begin shortly. So, if you actually want this
just like a
opportunity
prequel
to travel
episode
to other
Unleashed.
dimensions, I suggest you get ready.
Right. General Havoc, sir.
So it's Havoc.
Before I go, I just wanted to say thank you for giving me this chance, sir.
Yeah, whatever. Just get a move
I haven't
on, alright?
seen Havoc's
Don't make me
face.
think twice
Yeah.
about my decision. I was already too generous picking you off the streets.
And again, I guess
So if you want to
timeline-wise, we
prove
wouldn't
that
be
you
able to know what he
actually
looks
be
like.
of service to our home, just
Never
like your
did.
brother was, then you better sober
Brother.
up and get better. Computer, bring up Dueling Arena 5.2. Dueling Arena
I haven't heard much of
online.
Hugo's brother, if anything.
Testing. Yeah, okay. Alright, gentlemen, let's get this over with. This will be your final trial duel, and whoever wins this match will be accepted to participate in a new project which the High Council has been working on. As for whoever loses this duel, they will be forced right back to square one. We could not have such failures going to participate in this incredibly important mission. Our reputation depends on it. Now then, Hugo Celadon and Joshua Ritchie, please make your way to the arena and prepare yourselves.
Joshua, but you can call him Itza.
Also, whoever installed this faulty microphone is fired. That's all.
As if we don't need to have a contest. Pardon? My apologies. It's just I've heard of you, Hugo Celadon, the one that Havoc picked off the streets. He must be getting really desperate if he's allowing imperfects such as yourself to become agents.
Who's the clockwork guy in this dimension?
Not even going to talk back, are you?
Well, I guess it could be a dimensional counterpart.
People like you are better.
Oh, it don't exist with the U-boys. Nah, whatever.
Scum such as yourself are ruining the perfect.
There's perfectionists in every dimension.
So, it will be an honor to put you out of your misery. I suppose I have to do some dirty work in order to prove my superior worth.
Oh, shut up.
Another thing. If I were you, I would get rid of that hat. It makes you look like a cowboy scruff. But I like it.
What's wrong with cowboys? Let me show you Schmirko sometime. What do you mean the channel was deleted? Shite.
It's no wonder that your kind and your love and care and dedication are destroying our beautiful home.
Alright, gentlemen, that's enough trash talk.
Hello? Have you even seen a duel? It's nothing but trash talk.
Well, that isn't going to decide who...
He's not wrong.
...this mission, now is it? Get out your duel pads and let's get this over with.
Fine. I suppose someone has to be the next person in line to rid your filth from our dimension.
Oh,
for a better world. For a better tomorrow. Let's duel!
Alright then. Hugo, you're the youngest, so you go first.
I draw.
Great. This isn't really the best hand to start out with.
Yeah, seriously. This hand is poopy.
I'll start with the spell card Pocket Selection. This lets me take 3 monsters in my deck. You have to choose one to summon to the field. The other 2 go to the graveyard. Pockets. A very adaptable archetype, I suppose.
Yep.
It's a shame it's being wasted by being used by the likes of you.
You haven't even seen me duel yet.
If you desire me to pick your fate, then fine. I choose the middle card. Fine.
Bro, you met me not even 2 minutes ago. Don't act like you know everything about me.
Then, I sacrifice him to tribute summon Pocket Combat Ape. When Combat Ape is summoned, I get to add 1 pocket monster from my graveyard to my hand. I'll place 2 cards face down and end my turn. That's it. That's the best you can muster with this deck. A tribute monster? Hasn't anyone ever told you effect monsters are almost useless? They can't be used as evolution material, so why bother running monsters like that? You wouldn't catch me dead using a card that pathetic. Well, if they're so useless, then why do we make them?
Exactly.
Good point. I suppose there has to be enough cards to go around for people like you to wield them. After all, somebody has to get the trash.
Just make your move.
You're not taking this seriously, are you?
No,
Typical
I just don't
imperfects.
want to feed the
You don't
trolls.
take anything seriously. You don't care. I draw.
Don't care about you. You're not worth it.
I activate the spell card Ancient Rule. This lets me special summon 1 monster from my hand without a sacrifice. I summon our Lord and Savior, Shape Snatcher. Then I activate the EXP card
Damn it, Rada.
DDoS Evolution.
Oh,
This
hello.
lets me send 2 copies of DDoS Evolution to my graveyard and then evolve my Shape Snatcher. I expand the DNA strand. Go the one whose shape was snatched. Become the one who snatches shapes.
What?
Evolution summon level 10. Shape Caper.
Why?
That monster has 0 attack points. For now, but his big fat bum is enough to deflect any useless attack
3,900
you might have to
defense?
throw at him. Now I use his special ability. By banishing an EXP card from my graveyard, I can take control of one of your monsters! No! Combat Ape!
What happened to
Oh,
you never
look at
catch
that.
me
One
dead
more
using
friend
one of
who
those?
betrayed you. I bet you're used to that. People would take one good look at an imperfect like you and turn their backs because you're not good enough. You're not trying to be good enough. You should be ashamed of yourself. Go, Combat Ape! Attack him directly! I activate my trap. Pocket Surprise Encounter. This lets me summon another pocket monster from my deck. I special summon Pocket Egg in defense mode.
Another effect monster.
Fine. Combat Ape, reduce that thing to yolk! Oh, and in case you've forgotten, which I expect of your kind, your combat
I'm the
ape
same kind as yours.
monster inflicts 700 points of damage to your life. What?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention that we added the solid mass vision to this duel?
Evidently,
Yeah,
yes.
probably should have mentioned that. Sorry.
Playing the broken microphone.
Ugh. My pocket egg has a special ability of its own. When it's destroyed, I can special summon another pocket monster from my deck. I summon Pocket Fetchinger, and when he's summoned, I get to add an XP card to my hand. Suppose effect monsters aren't so useless after all. I said almost useless. Considering you're the one who's using these worthless cards, then yeah, I suppose I can understand how you would come to that conclusion. Anyway, I set one card face down and I'm done this turn. And during the end phase, you get your combatant back in pieces.
Great, it's got a boring mode effect.
Shapekeeper, allowing him to gain its attack points. So with every monster he takes control of, it's just gonna get stronger. Just be careful. Draw.
Heart of Evolution.
I summon Pocket Trino to the field, and then I play the EXP card Heart of Evolution to evolve him. I expand the DNA strand and evolution summon Pocket Rhino Might. Oh, so now you get an evolution monster.
Don't blame me. You blame the deck.
All out from the beginning, like me. I activate Pocket Rhino Might's skill. By removing an EXP card from the graveyard, he can destroy that face-down card of yours. What? No! My magic cylinder! Next, I'll switch Pocket Fetchinger into attack mode and go on the assault. Fetchinger, battle! Are you serious? That little bird brain is no match for my monster's big fat booty! I'm not aiming for that. Fetchinger can attack your life points directly.
Oh, that's handy.
Go! Attack delivery! Annoying.
Probably gonna affect afterwards.
Damage, he gains another 1,000 attack points. Not that it matters. Rhino Might, it's your turn. Attack! Destroy that Shapekeeper!
It's in defense though, isn't it?
Rhino Might has another skill. When it battles a defense position monster, it swaps your monster's attack and defense points.
Ooh, nice.
And there's more. He also inflicts piercing damage.
Nice.
Go! Killer Driller! He's still standing. Only a monster that is a higher level than Shapekeeper can destroy it by battle.
It's a level 10 though. Duh.
Fine. I'm done. And my monster's attack and defense power return to normal. My move, draw. Now, I'll admit, I've been going slightly easy on you until now.
Of course you have.
But I think it's time I put you into the runner. I equip my monster with one of his many rods, the Evolution Rod.
What?
This equips to him, and I use its effect. I can send the top 3 cards of my deck to the graveyard and turn them into EXP cards. Yes, and I banish one of those cards in order to use my monster to take control of your Rhino Might. Not this time, you don't. I activate my second face down, tag out. This lets me substitute Rhino Might with a different monster. I choose Pocket Mimipod. There goes another attack bonus. No matter.
Maybe you should get
my
good.
Ability does not target, I can still take control of one of your cards. I'll take your Fetchinger instead. Now I switch Shapekeeper to attack mode and go on the assault. Shapekeeper, destroy that pod! Crush it! What? Hey, why is your pod on my side of the field? Oh, wait, no. Don't tell me. Did he betray you? Even without my Shapekeeper, your monsters don't like you.
It's called a special ability.
No, that's just his effect. When he's destroyed, he wanders onto your side of the field, and then self-destructs.
Ooh.
Getting rid of all of your monsters. What? Go! Saboteur blast! Ugh!
Nice. The Shapekeeper still isn't destroyed.
What now? My evolution rod can destroy itself to prevent him from being destroyed. Oh. Unfortunately, he's used up his attack. So, I suppose I'll just set this card face down and leave it.
It's a good plan, though.
You know, you could have... I mean, you could have used your monster's ability. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, what I meant was... You could have used Fetchinger. I mean, if you just attacked with that first, and my monster would have still self-destruct, and, well, your monster would have been completely safe thanks to your evolution rod. Your Shapekeeper could have attacked me directly. Or, you could have just not attacked with Shapekeeper and used Fetchinger to attack me directly. Its abilities aren't negated, right? So it could still use them, and it would gain another 1,000 attack points. It would make your monster even stronger. Let me stop you there. I don't need to take any advice about dueling from an imperfect. I know exactly
Now you're just covering it with the fact that you
every move
misplayed.
I make is clear and calculated, and any move you make would be wrong and have me lose the duel.
Sure, keep blaming me for your
Being
misplays.
imperfect is a failure. I don't even know why I haven't bothered dealing with you. I suppose he really is.
I just told you how to do your turn better than you did it.
Why else hasn't the High Council given him a new patch of soldiers yet? Then again, maybe he could have gotten a lucky break. Maybe he could have gotten someone who is actually worth a damn. You could have been that break. You could have imperfect. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, just make your final move already. It'll be your last turn anyway before my Shapekeeper beats you into the ground. Fine. Thought you'd never stop talking anyway. A draw. And during your standby phase, I immediately activate the card I set. Go Evolution Chain! This equips to my monster. And not only does it return all of my banished EXP cards to the graveyard, but it gives my monster an additional 500 attack points for every card.
So it's got
For every EXP
3,400.
card in my graveyard, I count 6. So that's 3,000. 5,400? Oh, you can do maths. Well, that's news to me. I mean, without the automated system, you probably would have struggled. Struggled like the wiggly worm you are, imperfect. Give up. Give up. You've lost.
Not to you.
Well, I don't agree with that attitude. You may have a point. I mean, this hand isn't really the best, and I don't have any normal monsters I can use. Maybe I can draw one using Storm Owl, but what can I use to get over that thing? I don't even think I have a monster whose level is higher than 12. Wait a second. What if I... That's it!
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
No, I just thought of a combo to beat you.
I set 2 cards face down, and then I activate the monster, Pocket Storm Owl. Since he's the only card in my hand, I can trade him for 3 new cards.
Yes, just what I needed.
Next, I activate one of the cards I just set, a second Heart of Evolution, and I use it to evolve the Pocket Ruffet Wolf in my hand.
Thought so.
I expand the DNA strand and Evolution Summon.
Pocket Haifu Wolf. Ah.
Aww, what a cute little dog.
Nice, it was OG artwork too.
It'll bring me
Might be
great
though,
joy
I don't
in the
know.
next turn. Putting him down! Actually, he'll be putting your monster down. Because by removing an EXP card from my graveyard, his attack points double. Then, I play the quick play spell Sword Ritual. This will force him
Actually,
into
that's in the
defense
first
mode
episode.
during the end phase. But it doubles his attack points again. Gain as many attack points as you like. It won't do you any good. You know why? Because Shape Caper can't be destroyed. Your monster's too lower level. It can't be destroyed. You should give up. Give up. You don't belong here.
I still have a face down card.
Pardon me, but I'm not done. I activate my face down card. Level code. This lets me alter the level of one non-effect monster on the field, and I choose Haifu Wolf. Now he becomes a level 12 monster.
You could have also made Shapekeeper a lower level.
Look at what you've done. You made me laugh so hard, you're forcing my heart into my mouth. What stupid kind of move is that?
Yeah, I'm a higher level now, you idiots.
Oh no. I would have thought you'd figured that out the moment I activated it. You said that your monster can only be destroyed by a monster who is a higher level than its own. But you can't get any higher than 12! Oh, so his monster can destroy mine by battle.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, Haifu Wolf, go, decommission him! Ha! Nice try, but I planned for that too! I banish my genetic core from my graveyard! By doing so, my monster may get weaker, but I negate your monster's attack! Yes! Yes! Don't you see now? You've lost. All I have to do, after you've ended your turn forcefully, is take control of Haifu Wolf, and the duel is mine.
I won't let you get that
I don't even know why you
opportunity.
bothered, Imperfect. You have no chance! No chance at all!
You're right, I have no chance.
I'd say I'd have double the chance.
Except this one.
Double or nothing! Yes. Now Haifu Wolf can attack again.
My chance became 100%.
Fine. You can make your monsters attack infinite for all I care. It won't do you any good, because I still have one last trick up my sleeve that I should mention. All of your hopes are in vain, because, thanks to my evolution chain, any battle damage I would take from this battle is inflicted to you instead!
It's a good thing Haifu Wolf doesn't
Go
inflict
ahead
battle
and end your
damage.
miserable life, because that's all you'll ever be good for! Sorry, but Haifu Wolf doesn't inflict battle damage.
This is the perfect counter to your combo.
Because when he destroys your monster by battle, you take damage equal to its attack points instead.
And you have 3,600 left.
No,
Give or
this is
take.
impossible. You're imperfect. You're a failure.
I know you are, but what am I?
Supposed to win.
As you said, 3,200.
I'm on top of the world. I'm better than you. I'm superior. Haifu Wolf.
Yeah, you're as bad as a
Destroy
superior.
Shape Caper and end this duel. Go, K9 Knuckle. Oh.
Nice. Ooh, decapitated.
Now, hand him his own piece of the pie. Pause of punishment. No.
Either you can go with its one heavy blow or the muda 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 muda.
Well, I think that settles that. Hugo, you may have your faults. However, I cannot deny that you are quite an efficient duelist, especially since you've managed to wiggle your way out of that scenario. So congratulations, you have the job.
Thank you, sir.
As for you, Joshua, desperate am I? Well, clearly I was
thinking that you could have actually been capable of being a spy.
Please, no!
Yeah, he's about as stealthy as a clown in
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
I was going easy on him!
Going easy doesn't get jobs done, Joshua. You're lucky that you're not in the field. Otherwise, you would have to erase your own memory. Couldn't afford you getting captured by the enemy, now can we? And leaking out information.
No, General Havoc, sir.
Anyway, I've seen enough.
Get
You,
bent.
Joshua, will go back to square one, meaning back to basics around dual monsters summoning for you. That's an order. Now ceased.
Yes, sir. I obey. For a better world. For a better tomorrow.
Ooh.
As for you, Hugo, come to my office immediately. I'll explain the details about your mission.
Yes, sir. So, what's this secret assignment that we're supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do?
I'm sending you to
Okay,
Phoenix University.
first off,
You're going to
think
school,
before you
Hugo.
say each word, Hugo. Second off, the High Council has been preparing every military facility in the entire world for a new project. I forgot what they called it. Project Reboot? Something like that?
Rebirth.
Anywho, the main task that we have been put in charge of is spying on the Organization of the Forgotten. The Organization of the Forgotten? They're real? Of course
Yeah.
they're real, dunderhead. Were you listening to me earlier? Anyway, to recap, since you clearly couldn't be bothered to pay attention earlier, thanks to your laziness, the organization has been located, after going missing a couple years back, to be hiding amongst the 4 other dimensions that we have been keeping an eye on for some time. Normally, agents like us should be hiding amongst the people to gather information on these dimensions. However, Hugo, I am putting you in charge of keeping an eye on the organization and figuring out what they are planning. As I said before, keep a low profile. Clear? Crystal. And pardon me for asking, but do you think I'll run into him there? You think I'll find him? Like I told you before,
Your brother.
Hugo, you may never know unless you go to the dimensions and find out yourself. Though to be honest, I do hope you find your brother. He was one of the greatest agents I ever had. Anyway, best be off with you. You are expected to leave by tomorrow. The organization was last spotted at a place called Phoenix University, so I suggest looking there first.
Look out, the Zark
Oh,
battery
and
there.
one more thing. Lose the hat. It really does make you look like a scruff.
No.
Yes, sir. Ugh. Man, I swear it's hard to keep a straight face when you're being nice to someone. Maybe I should pretend to do that more often, so
Yeah.
I can assure his loyalties.
Nah.
General Havoc, sir.
Eh? Joshua, didn't I tell you to go back to square one?
Sir, I'm Roger.
You are? Oh, sorry, you goons all look the same to me.
My apologies, but I wanted to ask, are you sure that Hugo is the right choice for this kind of mission? I mean, he has proven that his laziness can make him a liability. Don't you think...
Well, he'll get fired in like 3 episodes.
If I thought that, then I would have allowed him to go regardless if he lost the duel or not. But it doesn't really matter to me who won or who lost. Between you and me, those two were expendable. I can imagine Hugo right now just stepping 1 foot in that dimension, being discovered, and being forced to erase his own memory.
Well, you're wrong.
Assuming he doesn't forget. But
Well,
no
that's
matter
something
who would have
entirely.
won that duel, we would have been cleaning out the garbage either way.
I see. And what do you think of this project reboot that has been going around?
No opinion, to be honest. I mean, I've been told jack about it. Other than it being apparently revolutionary. I mean, maybe it'll be some new standards for our dimension, or something like that, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to find out in due time.
It's nothing good.
Won't we?
Thank you for 5 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed on this channel. Here's to many more. It's crazy to think that this was 5 years ago. 2018, I was watching this for the first time. I still remember those days, but I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Crazy how the human mind works. Crazy. That was crazy to think that just throughout everything, Unleashed has been a part of my life. I mean, of course, it's been on and off. There's been times where there's just been no Unleashed, and that's fine, but, you know, crazy to think. 5 years of this stuff. And it's nice to get a prequel of the first episode. It's unnecessary, but it's nice to get, you know, it's sort of a good thing to be like, Hugo puts up with all this freaking hardship, but just soldiers right through, because that's just the guy he is. And we get a little bit more info on his brother, though not much, just that he exists. We're not getting much on him so far. You know, that'll probably be important for the season 3 finale. I don't know. Haven't watched it yet, but I gotta get to it soon. That's gonna be a fucking colossus in itself. I guess I've seen the S Code Night update video with how his channel is working on that jazz, and yeah. It's crazy to think that we're nearing the end of Unleashed. I mean, that'll probably take another 5 years in itself, but you never know. All I know is it's going to be... when Unleashed is finally over, it's going to be a sad day, but we're not there yet, so we don't have to worry about it yet. That's a problem for future James. And future fans of the series, of course. All I know is this is truly a blessed series that we're glad to check out every day, S-Code. Well, not every day, because there's not a new episode every day, but you know what I'm trying to say. You brought us so much, and we know you're going to bring many more. I just wish I could do the same, but I'll try to do what I can. What am I saying I wish I could do the same? I could do the same, I'm just too lazy. That's why it's a reaction channel, and not me making original stuff. Ugh. Work. Ugh. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now. Thank you, Escalation Knight, for all the work you've done, and, well, here's the next project. I know what it is, it's going to be Pokemon, stuff like that, but, you know, more stuff in the future. Alright, next week, The Titan, the 5-parter, the Season 3 finale. Later.